Alright, Kita here again, back with another video. And of course, we have the solo, the new dimensions, and with Ardyn. So at the start, you want to attack the one that's going to attack twice. So as you can see, B is attacking. So, you attack B. And now C is going to attack twice. So you brave attack plus that. And as you can see, we should be able to actually take it now. B won't actually HP attack us. From my experience, this works pretty much all the time. I've actually tried this Chaos run multiple times, and this opening, I pretty much got it to work every single time. But I do have all passives equipped, and I do have perfect artifacts, so that can affect it. And now to go to the Dark Tornado. Now we just let it play out. So I'm just gonna speed it up when they attack us like that, just to make it a bit faster. As you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory now. Just pretty much spam HP++, which is, you know, pretty good. So the real key is to try to time your EX so it'd be ready when your overkill is about to burn out. And also try to use your HP plus before going to the EX. That way you get more damage and more pushback, which is really great. Now, you can always just use your free skill usage on your third ability, but in this case, it's better to use Aura of Darkness because I do not actually have Shadow Step, and I want to preserve skills for the last wave. Alright, now we only have 2 turns of overkill, so HP plus, get that free turn. And normally, and now we Rise in Phantom to push them back, which is amazing. And now on to wave 2. Now normally we use a summon before this wave just to push back the Ankh Beast, but I chose not to here. This is just to show you that this is possible without using that strat, which it is. It's just harder because now you have to deal with the defenses. Either way, now I can pretty much just spam HP attack plus until their turn is ready now. And as you can see, their defense is up now, so we're not gonna hit as hard now. But if you summon before the wave starts, you can actually prevent this. You could also choose to burst this wave as well, but I opted not to in order to burst on wave 4. Darn it. I wanted to get the EX ready again, but I'm not. Because you actually want all your 65s for the last wave, so you don't want to try to use any of them now. So unfortunately, I have to swallow my pride and Dark Tornado here. Alternatively, I probably could have summoned there, but I can hold off.
Begins here, so come here, become the king, go to kingdom over here. Do it how you want it, however you like it. This is the place to be. The path to chaos begins here, so come here, become the king, go to kingdom over here. Do it how you want it, however you like it. This is the place to be. Living tall, this pitch black stolen, feel falling.
This order is so perfect right now. So, as you can see, we got a perfect order in order to break both targets. That way, Ardyn could just go again, just like that. So, as you can see, I can HP plus here. And I get to go again, which is great. And now I get my free turn with the EX, which is just glorious. Ardyn at my service. Now I have to use Aura of Darkness to reset my buffs. And as you can see, he's starting to do 2k because the Brave Reduction is kicking in. So this is, I think, the perfect time to summon, just to extend my longevity for my Overkill buff. The summon is pretty easy to do. You pretty much just HP plus the whole time, resetting your buffs as you need to, but pretty much just, you know, HP plus. The simple and easy way. It is I, Ardyn. You took everything away from me, and now you'll all pay. Yeah, my Ardyn pressure is not that great, but I still love the man regardless. He's just so amazing. Oh wow, one Brave? That's a rarity right there. And look at this beautiful turn order right here. That couldn't have gone any better than that. Cause now I get EX right now. And I get another free turn, which is just glorious. And as you see here, I am barely touching my LD. So long I went without touching my LD, and it's just great. I was thinking about using a skill there just to get my EX to charge faster, but I don't think I get it charged in time unless I use my 65, and I don't want to do that. So here we go, Dark Tornado time. So perfect.
Nobody else.
Wow, what a waste of a turn. That really sucks. Off by 6k. That's a waste of an overkill. A super waste. And now on to wave 3. The Come. Oh my god. I have no idea why they're named that, but they're funny as hell. Yep. I'm so immature. Anyways, it's time to take on the Dark Seed. The Dark Seed that's gonna kill me. Too bad, they're kinda squishy. Literally, they're really squishy. They shouldn't be any issue for you because they don't really have brave damage reduction and they're pretty frail. You do have to make sure you target them evenly so you do keep their HP right, but other than that, not a big deal. Also, never summon or burst here just because of that. And as you saw, I had the Aura of Darkness there in order to get my EX ready. That way, I can still use my EX, push them back, and get more hang time without using my Dark Tornado again. Just a perfect turn of events. And now using my free usage on a 65, just because I don't have my overkill buff on, which is like really handy right there. Of course though, this means I do have to waste another skill, but overall I think it's worth it. Anyways, time to speed this up. The show must go on for our dear Ardyn.
Now you're messing with a man who's obsessed with his vengeance. You better know what's really at stake. It's my turn now, watch me retaliate. No one can fully understand anyone but the backstabber. It's the obvious one, but if it ain't not by me, I'm the only one conscious. A lot of bother me like lonely one nothing. The most wanted, the most taunted. Get ready for me, look what you're starting. Think twice if you think you can stop me. I walk with my hands out, still can't catch me. The path of chaos, the king's here, so come here. Become the king or the kingdom over here. Do it how you want it, however you like it. This is the place to be. The path of chaos, the king's here, so come.
And this should get rid of the Dark Seed Come. That name, I still can't get over that. Okay, I know it looks like I died. And yeah, I wanted to test something real quick. So, my theory was that maybe I can get through this wave without touching the burst and use the burst straight for the last wave, but overall, I guess it's just better to use the burst here. Because unfortunately, I just don't have enough turns to overkill to get it done. But oh well. It's time to make some snail soup. Another thing, if you see a turn order like this, and it can be broken at the same time, you should always try the Aura of Darkness here. And I can use a skill, but I was HP plus here. Unfortunately, my EX is not ready. So that means it's burst time. I feel the power! So, with the Dark Tornado. And now it's time for pure destruction. Now we can Rising Phantom here. And this boss is pretty squishy too on top of that. Which is why I wanted to test it without the burst to see if I can do it without the burst. But I unfortunately cannot. Alright, and now for the final attack, Royal Retribution. No cap unfortunately, but we still did pretty good. Now I just have to kill them without using any skills, which should be fine because our EX is almost ready, which is pretty great here. But I think I'm gonna save my EX for the next wave. There's no reason to use it when you have like your full buffs right now, so I'm just gonna go for it. Wow, going to shell for no reason? Alright then. And now to finish it off, I'm hoping speed down and turn rate down won't affect me that much, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, moving on to the Demon Wall. The Demon Wall is not so bad, but you do have to be really careful. In my first run, I did not have enough skills when going to this. So now I do have enough skills. When it gets to 50% HP, it gets high brave damage reduction, which you have to watch out for. But you should be fine if you kept all of your 635s and you have enough skill usages anyways. Also, overkill doesn't mean anything to this boss later on the fight. If you guys didn't know, when it gets to half HP, it can turn Ardyn to stone. And turning Ardyn to stone is an instant loss no matter what, unfortunately. Because of how the stone mechanics works, if your whole party gets stoned, it's just an instant game over no matter what. Even if Ardyn is immortal, which is really weird. Either way, we got our overkill turn here, so we're fine. So the Demon Wall will not turn you to stone if it has above 50% HP, which is really great. Beyond, you can do what you want, but it doesn't make a difference. So here, HP plus here, push it back a bit. And then use my EX even more, and basically I pretty much have to stop it from moving. We got 365s and we got our skill usages, so we should be okay. And as you can see, the brave damage reduction doesn't kick in until right now. Demonic Impulse. And now, if he actually moves, he will turn Ardyn to stone here. And that's an instant wipe, regardless, even if I have overkill or not. So, we just gotta keep pushing it back and doing our thing here. So, time to dump our skills on him right now, right here. Let's just do it. And now we got to push it back again, which is great. Now we get free 65 again. Honestly, I probably could have just warp strike there. Alright, now it's a struggle now. Now it's getting a bit of a struggle here. Alright, time to use a 65 here. Pop that. And now we can just push it back even more. This is actually really close here. I guess I use my last warp strike here to get my EX ready. That way, it'll be a bit better. And we keep the chain rolling, keep the ball going. Wow, I definitely could have spammed more. Yeah, I definitely could have used one of those free ability uses for the warp strike. That would have been a lot better here. But we got through it. And we did it. Good game. Gotcha. I'll take that victory. Honestly, that was really fun, to be honest. Trying to figure it out. I did do this blind going in. And by doing it blind, I mean I didn't watch a single video on YouTube or anything. I just went straight into it. And yeah, it's pretty late right now. But we got through. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. See ya!